Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah. Question says, a wife says husband has pronounced 3 or more divorces. Husband only remembers 1 or 2. Where do they stand? The ulama of Islam, they say that any issue in which a person is unsure and uncertain, then they should act upon what they're sure and certain of. Bana al yaqeen. Did he divorce her 3 times or 2 times? They say if you're sure that you divorced her twice, or if speaking to the wife, the sister, if she's asking a question, if your husband, because the talaq is originally in the hands of the man, if he's sure that he divorced his wife twice, but unsure of 3 times, then bi'idhnillahi ta'ala it remains upon 2. Talqatain, 2 divorces. As far as if he was unsure regarding 3 or 4 divorces, then that's a different story. That's because the yaqeen, the lesser number, the certain number would be 3 for sure, and he's unsure about 4 or 5. As far as if there is a difference between 2 or 3, 1 or 3, 1 or 2, then that's a different story. But if he's differing regarding 5 times or 3 times, then there lies no doubt. He divorced her 3 times. Once more, as far as if it is an issue of 1 to 3, 2 to 3, then the husband should stick with 2. The husband should stick with 1, basing it upon what he's sure of, like making tawaf. You make tawaf, you have to do it 7 times, 7 circuits. So as you make the tawaf, it's very crowded. Someone runs over your foot with a wheelchair, or you slip on water, or you see blood on the floor of the masjid, or you lose your fanny pack, or your cell phone drops. Something happens, all right? And you're unsure afterwards how many times you made tawaf. Then you build it upon the least number. The least number. The Prophet ﷺ, he speaks to us and he explains to us regarding the prostrations that are made for forgetfulness in a prayer. وَلْيَبْنِ عَلَى مَسْتَيْقًا. The hadith says, let him build upon what he's sure of, what he's certain of. So that's the ruling with regards to that, with the condition that it is less than 3. Once more, if he differed or she differed over 3 or more, then it's not an issue. Khalas, the 3rd divorce has happened. At least the 3rd divorce. May have been 4 times, may have been 5 times. As far as if it's 1 to 3, 2 to 3, then that's a different story. And this is a summary of that which the people of knowledge mention regarding this issue, this ruling. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He surely knows best. This is one of the reasons that the scholars say it is recommended to bear witness, or to have witnesses testify, bear witness when there's divorce. Because these things happen. The son of Adam is forgetful, like Adam alayhi salatu wasalam was forgetful, as Allah tells us in Surah Taha. Alright? And the word insan in the Arabic language, some of its derivations come from forgetfulness. It's connected to nisyan, forgetting. So people forget. Let alone people play around, people play immature games, people they have ulterior motives, man or woman or both, with regards to how many times it was actually a divorce. So this is one of the reasons why it is recommended to bear the shahada, as Allah mentions in Surah At-Talaq, about bearing witness and bringing just people as witnesses. And the longest verse in the Quran al-Kareem, Surah Al-Baqarah, the verse regarding the debt, Allah, He tells us to write down the debt. Faktubuh, write it down. Alright, and He commands us for there to be people of integrity and trustworthiness to write it down, because people forget, and people reject, and people deny, and people play these types of games. So this is from the wisdom of the Quran and the Sunnah to write things down and to make sure that we keep a record of these things. This is a brief answer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who gives all success.